I've been with Prince William in Singapore for 4 days, and he's been very much a modern man on a mission. But we got a bit of time with William today. He spoke to the British written press, including the Sun, and in many ways, he's laid out his manifesto for how he wants to serve as Prince of Wales. Now he's been doing the job for about a year. He took over from his father, big shoes to fill. And he said some very interesting comments to us. Now, he said to us that he wants to take this role, as he said, a step further than members of the royal family have done in the past. Now, this is no slight on King Charles, his father. He did it for 64 years and did a very good job, but he's a more modern man. And he's talking about how he actually wants to bring change, okay, and by being a social leader. Now, this is nothing new. He's talked about homelessness and talked about mental health, but William, to me, seems so buoyed by the success of the Earthshot show just last night, that he's very confident that he can use his strength of personality, use his role, use his influence to have more tangible, to cause more tangible change. Now, it's reasonably revolutionary for a senior member of the royal family to say this, to say that he wants to roll his sleeves up and do things in a more modern way.
A year in which the effects of the climate crisis have become too visible to be ignored. And a year that has left so many feeling defeated, their hope dwindling.
The Earthshot show is his baby. It's his Super Bowl moment, we are constantly told. And the Princess of Wales was not with him on this trip. And I think that benefited him because the focus was on the winners. The focus was on the finalists and on William himself. Now, I'm sure he would have loved, Princess of Wales to be here by his side, and she supports him all the way from London. But this was about William. He wants to make sure at the end of the decade that the dial has changed, and this project is all about him. It's about his strength of personality. It's about what he wants to achieve, taking it a step further from other members of the family. The biggest issue for William is defining this role of the Prince of Wales. We see Harry was struggling to obviously find a role within the royal family. You know, his brother was struggling when Meghan was here to work out where exactly he fitted. But I think after 3 years of running the Earthshot Prize and 12 months of becoming the Prince of Wales, he's really wanting to define this role and tell members of the public, look, you're going to see me, as I say, rolling up my sleeves, getting involved, and we want to see change by 2030. It's a modern approach. We've seen him mix with financiers, with private companies, with government heads, uniting them all together, using his influence and the fact that he can actually convene so many people. And as I say, it's just an extremely modern approach from a man in his 40s. And the most important thing to him, I feel, is explaining this role that he's now going to do, where he's obviously going to take it a step further than members of the family. He's going to actually bring change and become a social leader, so that when we see in 2 or 3 years' time, when he has, as he's promised, maybe help build new houses, it's not a surprise. We were expecting William to do these things, and I think he wants us all to know that he feels confident and he feels able to excel as the Prince of Wales. He's concentrating on his role and his family, his 3 children and his wife, rather than talking about, commenting on, or reacting to anything regarding Harry. As I'm sure he would love to have his brother by his side, but I don't really think that's top of his list at the moment.